Hello guys, welcome back to Exploroscope. Today I will giving you guys a tour of Chicago. Subscribe and comment for more videos like these. Cheers, enjoy.
And then we get onto that. That takes us out to
Daddy, makanya saya pacar besi di situ.
and that building right there with the two towers on it, the low one by the trains. That's the old power plant for sure.
Pero juga, ya, em ni ya. This is pretty crazy.
Marking holidays and special occasions. Today, the building now known as 875 North Michigan remains an architectural model and was required.
Jadi baju apa? Merah atau jamu pada macam. Lain yang lupa nama ya, macam tu.
I think this is the finest.
Mariana, she got the job. Show what you want. Dig in the trenches, oh yeah.
There was something that didn't make any sense. I can't remember what it was. But there was something that made absolutely no sense. So like, they were like in multiple situations.
Oh, are you gonna come?
X-ray! Ik wil terug, mama! Ik wil terug! أنا هون أنا هون. I'm here.
Tay này vậy chứ.
to go to Canada.
The size of a large room. The roof bolting machine, designed and built by FMC Corporation, drills holes into the ceiling. A bolt is anchored into the stronger sandstone above the coal seam to hold the roof in place. This drilling pattern provides a safer area in which miners can work. Without this safeguard, the roof might sag and eventually collapse. FMC roof bolting provides a safer and more permanently secure environment than former methods of roof support.
A couple of them, I mentioned them before, the one with the really skinny base, won't get arch at the bottom. Both built in 2017. They are a style of architecture I would call contemporary, which means they don't have a style. They're very new. I do actually like to mention this because when we talk about styles of architecture, I just want you to remember that. Talk a little bit about the 60s though. So we're talking about how in the 60s, we're trying to get people to live in the city center. Up until that time period, most people lived in the outskirts of the city. It was very uncommon to be down here at all. It's very vibrant today, which is really exciting, but it hadn't been up until around the 60s. Goldberg is on the forefront of doing that. He's made residential towers in the city center to try and convince people to live here. So I want to talk a little bit about what he's doing with these particular projects. You live up top, you have your Car Valley Park View down below. But you also have inside of this complex, your laundromat, your daycare, your movie theater, your ice skating rink, your bowling alley, your bar, your boat, your restaurant, everything you need to live a full Chicago life. A city within a city, it is Marina City. You can think of it that way because it really was. I mean, it was a neighborhood start. So he was trying to convince you to live. Parthenon. It's a building that is really more like a tall, shiny Parthenon. That style of architecture is called neoclassical. The word neo means new. The word classical means classical. New classical. Etymology. Over here on the right is this low-lying red brick structure, the Reed Murdoch 1914. The grandfather of this section of the river. Been here a long time, had a lot of lives on the river as well. Nowadays it has many offices and restaurants. It has a wedding reception right now. It also has Encyclopedia Britannica's headquarters. It's a bit of an encyclopedia building. It's been here a long time. It's had a lot of purposes. All right, how about we take a little break from buildings? Let's talk about bridges. We have some very famous bridges in our city. We're gonna go underneath a lot of bridges. They are actually Chicago-style bridges. A Chicago is architecture that wants to connect to other architecture. A site-specific building, contextualism. A lot of different ways to do this style. It shows up in the early 80s and is still used in a lot of different ways today. So we're gonna see more contextualism later. We'll get to that. As we move right along, we got this. And also gives name to Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs up on the north side. He was one of the first people to put an office building on the north side of the river, and he built his office building on chewing gum. Profits. Okay, up here in front of us we have our second tallest building in our city. Trump International Hotel and Tower is 1,389 feet, 424 meters. It's a big glass structure. 3 patios go up the side. This first patio here is actually the same height as the... provide public space. Yeah, very fun to see this style of building. I love the slant of the glass. Small Cheval in here, great place to get a burger. 150 North Riverside. There's a lot of fun technology going on in there as well, so I'll talk a little bit more about that as we head back through. But let's move on for now. Let's see, you're coming up on the right-hand side. We got the Boeing building. It's a big gray, silvery building, actually the early 90s. It is home to Boeing. Kind of. They don't actually live there anymore. They moved out a couple of summers ago. We're going to talk about that building quite a bit as we get closer. So I want to set the scene for this fire story, because you know, we really like to talk about the fire story. We reference it in a lot of ways. I actually just mentioned one. Our men's soccer team is called the Chicago Fire. Yeah, they named that soccer team after a devastating municipal fire. We like the story, let's talk about it. I want you to know that part of the reason why it was as devastating as it was because Chicago...
Alright, so, people in the back, you guys hear me some more okay? Yeah. Perfect. So, welcome to the 1960s. This is all the...
Here's what I think about this. Modernism. The boxes all look the same because there's a lot of rules. If modernism has a lot of rules, postmodernism must have no rules. Architecture anarchy. Do whatever you want. Think outside the box. Don't even make a box. Make a triangle. Why not? That's what we're talking about. It's postmodernism, an expressionistic style. Not a ton of it around the river, so that is probably the best example, I'd say. A little bit more whimsical. All right, I'm gonna hop off the mic for a second. This is gonna be a drink break. We're flipping the boat. We're going back town towards the South Branch.